All right, guys, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this because the streets are talking and because all of you guys are sending it to me. But I'm going to start off with this disclaimer. Tasha K is not the most reliable content creator out there. And she more or less had that proven in a court of law. Cardi B sued her, won that lawsuit. And I don't know if Tasha's been paying on that lawsuit, but she might be in default or something. And Cardi B even came out and said something like, she could pursue it for like non-payment, but she feels bad. And it really wasn't about the money. It was just basically about proving that she's a liar. Anyway, she also kind of pulled this nonsense with Real Housewives of Potomac. It was a whole thing with that Chris guy, the husband of, I don't know, I don't watch Potomac. I got to get into the series. Maybe I'll watch it for next season. But the guy that she interviewed, he basically, came out later on Instagram, said it was all BS. He felt bad or whatever. And he just basically admitted that what he said was BS. Now, the reason why I'm saying all of this is because she has somebody on with her. And this person is claiming, in his words, that he's bent over Brit Eady's husband, Michael. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, okay? But the streets are talking, the streets of Atlanta. I used to live in Georgia. Let me tell you, they can't keep a damn secret down there in the South, okay? There is nothing these ladies like better than their sweet tea and sitting on the porch talking shit when it's 100 degrees out. So, do I believe it? I'm going to say this. I do think there's something very off with the marriage of Brit and Michael. And here's the thing that I find, very alarming. You go back to that scene where they're in the car dealership, right? This woman legit threw her leg up over her head to another man while her husband was standing next to him. Now, I'm going to say, though, I don't know what kind of relationship they have. Maybe it's an open relationship, whatever. But, what kind of wife is so comfortable to throw her legs up over her head to another man with her husband standing right next to that man? Never mind you trying to show up for the cameras. Never mind you trying to be performative for the camera. But your husband is standing next to the man when you're doing that, when you got your legs over your head like that. Now, look, Ming Lee also came out. I'm sure if you guys have been following it like that, there's more stuff going on in social media than whatever the hell's going on in our television screen. I kind of miss Kenya. I wish they would bring her back because this shit is so boring. But Ming Lee came out, called her out, says she's got videos, pictures. Ming Lee, what pictures do you have? The guy that did the interview with Tasha K, he's also been fighting with Brit Eady on Instagram in the comments and everything. So let me know. Does this jive with you? Do you guys believe it?